Hi, my name is Corey Barnett and I'm the owner of Boomerang Retrieval Devices. What we're doing today is we're going to show you how to retrofit your existing rod with Boomerang Retrieval Devices. I've got a split handle version and I've got the full handled version. First thing we need to do to get started here today is I'll start with a split handled rod, and what we need to do is we need to cut the cork off the butt end of the rod. You start at the very top and you start making scores down the side of it for to get the cork off. Then you just take and fillet these off. Okay, when we're putting on the split handle grip, we need to have, it'll only accommodate for 2 inches. The mounting hole right here will go is 2 inches in. So if your rod blank is more than 2 inches from where the grip was to the end of your rod, you'll have to trim it and make this the distance from the winding check to the end of the rod 2 inches or less. So you can trim it with a hacksaw, Dremel tool, however you need to get it done. Okay, so we've got the cork cut off. We're just about ready to start dry fitting. Okay, we've got this measured, cut off a little bit less than 2 inches. So this will accommodate the boomerang body nice. So we'll go ahead and take your stuff out of your, take your boomerang out of the box. Okay. Go ahead and lay your directions off to the side. Now you've got your epoxy, 2-part epoxy. You've got the body. Here's an arbor that goes with it. So if we needed to, we could custom fit that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to dry fit. What we want to do is make sure that we don't have to use this arbor. This rod is about 0.62 or 0.601 in diameter, which is right about the perfect size. And you can see it'll dry fit nice right onto there. So we're not going to need to use the arbor in this case, but still just a little bit of just make sure that it looks good on there before you start gluing, because once you glue that epoxy on there and stick this thing on there, that's where this thing's going to live. So okay, let's get started with this. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the screw out of the center. And these threads are very, very hard to screw, and that's designed that way so that it doesn't come loose very easily. And this is a very fast setting epoxy, and as you can see, there's plenty. If you needed to use the arbor, what you would do is you'd mix about half of this up, because it doesn't set up until you actually mix it. And then what we'll do is we'll just apply it on there. Nice even coat all the way around it. And the reason why we took the center screw out is because once you push this on, what's going to happen is that glue is going to try to come up and fill this hole up. And if you've got your screw in there while you're trying to put this on, as you put this on, you glue your screw into place, it's going to be a lot harder to get it back out. Alright, you may end up damaging the boomerang. So after you're done gluing, slide it on, kind of wipe up as you go. Once that's in place, let it dry. Okay, now that the epoxy's set, you're ready to go, you're ready to assemble your retrieval device. So what you've got is inside of here, there's a hole going down and you've got a side hole, okay? And the reason why I say in the directions that you need a safety pin or a needle, in this case I've got a paper clip, all you need is just something small to poke through this side hole. Because when you push this, when the line goes down, it's going to go down flat. And then what you do is you just take, pop the line through, okay, now that you got your fishing line tied on, you got everything ready to go. It's all assembled except for just a few small things. Put your spring in here, and then what you do is you take and you just, where the line went in, there's two inlets on the bobber. Both of those will line up with your where your line ties in at. What you do is you just put it on there and kind of line it up with one of those, and as you can see, I've already got the spring depressed a little bit, and I just find that center post with the screw, they go very easily. Okay, I know I was using a cordless drill to get this down, and these threads, as you're screwing this thing down, these threads are very, very difficult. It'll almost feel like it's cross-threaded. I wouldn't recommend using a cordless drill to screw this thing all the way down, because there's a couple things you need to feel here. One, you need to make sure that when you get down this close, you need to make sure that your inlets on your bobber are lined up with your line tie hole. And then as you get down close to here, you can screw this thing in by hand, and it's not that hard. At least you don't have 2 inches of it to screw down in. When you get down in, once you've hit bottom, everything stops. You're done. Put the cap on it. That's it. You're ready to go.